All right, thank you for joining me today. My name is Lydia. I am the resident director of Theophilus Tower, and we're gonna make some mac and cheese today. I know I'm not in the professional chef cookware, but you know, I decided to wear my Jungle Cruise theme Mickey ears because we're gonna go on an adventure with this mac and cheese. So to get started, you should take your mac and cheese that you were given from the hub, and you'll want to put it in your microwavable container, whether that's a mug or a bowl, whatever you prefer. You can just dump that in there. You might have to use a spoon or something to break it up if it's been sitting in that little cup for a little bit. And then you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of water. It says an ounce of water. If you have a spoon, just do a couple spoonfuls, and you should be good to go there. So I'm going to get my water and just add that in there. All right. So then once you have your water in there, you can use your spoon to kind of like get all the noodles wet, and then you're gonna put that in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna start there in the microwave just for 1.5 minutes. You don't need to cover it, so you should be good to go. Just to pop that in there very quickly. While that is in the microwave, I did want to let you all know about the Vandal Food Pantry is still going to be happening over the summer. If you are going to be here, they should be updating their schedule this next week or so. But the Mobile Food Pantry, which happens once a month, takes place the first Wednesday of the month. And that typically happens in the Rec Center parking lot on the west side. So parking lot 108 there. So that'll be going on throughout the summer. So that should be good to go. I would recommend utilizing that if you're gonna be here, just because not everything's gonna be open on campus. So I'm gonna check my noodles just to see where they're at. You want them to be warm, but you don't necessarily want all the water to be gone, so you can check it periodically to make sure that it hasn't all evaporated while it's cooking, because you want the noodles to still be nice and soft for when you add everything else. When it is finished, though, you do not want to drain any of the excess water, because that's going to help mix with the heavy cream. The recipe initially called for milk, but we got some heavy cream alternative, so that'll just make it a little bit more creamy as we add stuff. So once it's done in the microwave, we'll be adding the heavy cream to it. So you can just stir that in when it's finished. Mine is about done. So we're gonna pull it out. Looks nice and hot. Perfect. So then you're just gonna add in your little heavy cream, or if you're using a different type of product there because of allergies or something, whatever you're using, go ahead and pour that in, and you're gonna stir that up until it's fully combined. So coat it, flip those noodles around, get crazy, go a little noodly with it, and then you're gonna add in your cheeses to it, and then you can add spices to your liking. The hub provided a little container full of spices that have cayenne and salt and pepper, so if you're not a hot person, maybe be careful about how much you're adding in there. But go ahead and stir it in with your cheese. It should be melting. That's what mine's doing. If not all of your cheese is melting, or it's taking a little bit longer to melt, you can feel free to pop it back in the microwave for a couple seconds. But you shouldn't need to if you gave it that full 1.5 minutes to heat up. Just keep stirring it until it's all combined. It should look nice and cheesy and creamy. Kind of like my comments and jokes, nice and cheesy. And so you should have a nice, cheesy, creamy consistency, and then go ahead and add your seasoning as you like it. Super easy, super simple, and then enjoy. So if you joined us late, the recipe is in the chat, so you can go ahead and grab that, but really it's add a little bit of water, like a spoonful or 2, add that in there, microwave it for about 1.5 minutes so that the noodles can kind of absorb that water, but don't drain the water. And then you'll start by adding in your cream and then your cheese, and then you can season it to your liking, and it's that simple. So with that, go ahead and enjoy. And then I just wanted to remind folks, if you have become a meal in a mug or microwave meal professional and have found some pretty awesome things to cook in your microwave, like brownies or eggs or things like that, we'd love to hear about them. So you can feel free to send me an email with what those are, and we'll feature them on our social media next week. So you can look out for that. Should be really awesome. So we'd love to see those recipes from you all. Even if you just go Google a cool recipe that you're like, this sounds pretty neat, we'd love to see those too. If the recipe is not popping up in the chat, which I just got a message about, I'll email out the recipe with the instructions. But again, it's pretty easy because you got all the ingredients from the hub. So just mix that water, microwave it, and then add the milk and cheeses, and you should be good to go there. But I will email out the recipe for all the ingredients after this. So are there any questions or any comments about this experience? I hope you enjoy your mac and cheese and it's nice and cheesy for your evening. But that is all I have. So thank you all for joining me. You're welcome to email me any questions you have regarding this, or if you would love some more recipes, I will be also sending out the recipes that I get to the folks who participated in this event. So thank you all for joining and have a great rest of your night. Bye.